Hey. Oh, I
How's it
think.
going, Sean?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm doing alright, man. How's your day been going?
Good. Just I'm learning about. I have no experience with like human interaction. I'm really awkward, so I'm trying to learn about basics. So today I learned about some basic things in social stuff, like active. Can I tell you about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to practice these things. I'm gonna try to just read these because I don't know how else to do it at first. So I'm trying to practice active listening, empathy, humor, I statements, and graceful exit.
Gotcha.
And then
Is that something that you kind of like touch on in classes, or
I
are
just
you just kind of developing it on your own?
I just asked ChatGPT. I mean, I basically asked like if people do like I don't have any I don't even know how to make eye contact, and so I'm trying to like learn these things. I've just been in my room in isolation for like 7 years, and so ChatGPT said that like there's a bunch of basic things that are good for conversation, and one of them is mirroring. I guess mirroring is like being influenced by the way the other person is acting. Like if somebody's like sad, you can be sad, or if somebody's like excited, you can be excited. There's a lot of things, but just asking open-ended questions. It's like what, why, how. Summarize. Like if somebody says something, if the end of what they say, if I say so, basically, that's how I can remember what they said, and then
Mm-hmm.
just acknowledging how somebody feels by saying like, "Oh, that's fun" or "That's bad." Relating an experience, humor, self-deprecating humor, observational humor, I statements. I should avoid saying you should do like, "Oh, you should try this thing." Like people don't like that, according to ChatGPT. And then I shouldn't dominate the conversation. So I'm gonna set a time. I'm really awkward. Like I have no experience with this. So really, I'm just trying to do eye contact, and then I'm gonna start a timer because I have to do this in like a nerdy fashion. Uh, and my main thing is like I'm not gonna say any negative comments, and I'm not gonna get mad or offended at anything. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So how what are you up to?
I've just been fine. I've been like, are you into like video games at all, or?
I like Simon and Duel and Back. I play those every day.
Gotcha. I've been like kind of like playing like Xbox 360,
Oh,
like kind of
cool.
like older at this point, and like I'm like a music producer, but like today I haven't done too much. I just kind of went out to dinner with my mom, and that's about it. It's been a pretty boring day, honestly.
What are the new systems that people are using these days for games?
A lot of people have been using things like Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but like PCs have kind of always like been like a thing. Like people that play on computers. I mainly play on computer, but I'm still like playing the Xbox 360 just because it's like my childhood.
What are your favorite games?
I've been playing a lot of like Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2, but I also like Rock Band 3, which is like a game with like plastic guitars. You just kind of play along with the music.
Oh, cool. Do those teach you how to play instruments and stuff?
Rock Band, I think you might be able to plug in like a guitar that's kind of more like a real guitar. Like here, I can actually show you what these look like.
Oh, cool.
Like instead of like having like real like strings and frets, it's like these like colored buttons.
Oh,
And
cool.
you just strut it with that. But there are games that like you can actually like learn to play instruments. Like Rocksmith, you can plug in an electric guitar and it will actually like know what you're strumming and teach you how to play it.
Are these evolutions of like what is that? Garage, not Garage Band, but there was a another one of these Guitar Hero. Is it like Guitar?
Yeah, Guitar Hero.
Okay, cool. Uh, what what or what system is it for?
I'm mainly playing on the Xbox 360, but they have like versions for like PS3, PlayStation 3. But there's also like PlayStation 4, which is like kind of like the middle between like PS3, PS5. Like there's been like a couple generations since. they like kind of been relevant.
Oh yeah, I like playing piano. I've been trying to play piano for like the last 4 years. It seems like it's a good way to just kind of like not think and just flow. I'm trying to get better at that.
Yeah, piano is really good for like self-expression if you're really like getting into it. Like even if you're not playing anything that's like that good, it still kind of like feels good to be able to riff and kind of like be like, oh, that worked out pretty well.
Is the guitar game, is it kind of like that Beat Saber thing where you have to sort of like keep up?
To an extent, yeah. There's like a fretboard in the game with the colors along it, and you just kind of like hit the note and like strum it at the same time. Like you kind of keep along with the song that you're listening to.
Oh, cool. Uh, what's Trial Vengeance or Trial?
Oh, Trial Sentence. This
Yeah,
is a shirt from a rapper named Blade with
Blade.
two E's at the end. That's what those are there. This is just kind of merchandise that he sold.
Oh, cool. Hmm. Yeah, this is new stuff that I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it might be like a little like off. I don't know. How old are you? Like around? I think you
I'm
said like
almost
40?
45.
Almost 45. Got it. So like there's kind of like a generational gap between us.
Yeah.
I'm 24,
Oh.
so we do have like a bit of years between us. But
What communication modes do a lot of people your age use?
a lot of us are still like in like the social media sphere. Like we use like Instagram or Snapchat. Most of us are using Discord.
Oh,
If you ever heard that, it's just like a chatting app. I don't know. I guess you could kind of like say it's like Slack if you ever worked in a workplace with Slack, where it's like a chatting app for coworkers.
oh yeah. Hmm. Uh, does Discord have video?
Yeah, there's
Are
video and audio, and you can even just like text to each other.
are
There's also like servers where you can like make a group for people with like similar interests and find other people to talk to.
really? Huh. Uh,
Yeah.
Discord has. I'm gonna write down. Discord has servers.
Yeah,
Groups
you
with
can
interest.
definitely take note for Discord because, like, I see you have like a little bit of a fan base, and some of them might be really open to like talking to you on Discord and so on.
Okay.
Just because Discord is really like in the sphere of like the way that people communicate, at least younger people.
Um, like what? Is it kind of? Do people your do some people your age? Do they just kind of like have different friends that they're kind of seeing and what they're doing online? Like, is everybody just kind of like not alone ever now in some form, or a lot of people your age just kind of like on different things like Twitch and stuff like that? Like, are people in constant communication, or do some people just not? Are some people just kind of alone anymore?
Um, it's kind of a mix. Like there are people that more are like on their own type thing, but like a lot of people have like their own spheres, like people that are like into like artists or like making art or like people that are into like certain like things. Like I don't know if you ever heard of like a fandom, but that's like a group of like people that kind of have like one specific interest. Like I noticed in like your streams and videos you have like links for like your art station for like 3D models.
Yeah.
So like that could I don't know if there would be like a fandom for modeling, but there's like groups that like people around my age might be like into it.
Oh, is fandom related to Discord, or is it a different thing?
It's just like a social concept, like just like a fandom is just kind of like a group of people into like one specific thing, like video games, for example. Like people will say they're in like the Call of Duty fandom, which is just like a group of people that like Call of Duty.
Hmm.
Just a really simple concept of just social circles.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you doing this. I know this is kind of might be kind of awkward. I'm learning this stuff. I'm trying to. I've never done like face-to-face conversations like in my whole life, so I'm like trying to figure it out at the basics. So yeah, I appreciate it.
You're fine, man. It's been pretty. It's like pretty smooth. Like if you wouldn't have said that, I would have like thought about it because conversation is just kind of bouncing back and forth off each other, just kind of learning like what the other person is about per se, and then bouncing back and being like, oh yeah, like I relate in whichever way. So it's not
Okay.
that bad.
Well,
It's not that.
if you ever want to do it again, I'm gonna try to do these regular. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do it yet, but yeah, I'm always down to do it whenever.
Yeah, no problem, man. You can shoot me an email whenever, and we can schedule to talk to each other whenever you want.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. Nice talk.